Hi there, and thank you for joining UnSCRIPted. I'm Angela Kashuba, Dean of the UNC Eshelman School of Pharmacy. We have an amazing community here at the school, all working towards a shared goal of solving the world's most pressing healthcare challenges. And I'm excited for you to hear unscripted stories of faculty, staff, students, alums, and partners. Today, I have invited Dr. Kim Brouwer to my office for a conversation. Welcome, and thank you for joining me, Kim.
Thank you for inviting me.
So Dr. Brouwer is a Kenan Distinguished Professor, the Associate Dean for Research and Graduate Education at the school, and Director of the Campbell Faculty Mentoring Program. So we've got a lot of things to talk about today. You have been at this school since 1986. That's a long time.
It is.
So what has kept you at Carolina?
Oh, that's an easy question to answer. So Carolina is this amazing collaborative university, as you know, and it is filled with wonderful students and amazing faculty. And the location in Chapel Hill, part of Research Triangle Park, close proximity to our colleagues at Duke and NC State and the other wonderful universities in the area has really been the perfect place.
Yeah, it's a very special place. What are the biggest changes that you've seen in the School of Pharmacy over the years?
Well, our rise to the number one position, of course, is, I think, the most amazing.
Yeah. Was there any particular pivot point that you saw with the school that kind of changed our trajectory?
Becoming a preeminent bimodal school of pharmacy that is a focus on being excellent in the delivery of patient care in both the hospital setting as well as in the community settings across the state, urban and rural focus. And also focus on being top ranked in scholarship was really the turning point.
You have had a very long and wonderful career in both research and teaching. I want to talk about teaching a little bit because you have said that teaching is so satisfying and that you learn new things every day. Can you talk a little bit about your teaching journey?
Absolutely. So with students, you learn something new every day. I think that is the joy of teaching and really the reason that I have stayed in the profession as an educator my entire career. I have a passion for that. I love working with students at all levels, the undergrad students, our professional PharmD students, and also our graduate students and postdoctoral fellows. And there's a enthusiasm there and a satisfaction in seeing them learn and move the field forward that is just indescribable. Very, very rewarding.
Yeah, that's wonderful. So you mentioned the lab. So let's talk about your research program.
So our research program is focused currently on drug transport proteins in the liver and understanding how medicines, small molecules are taken up by the liver cells and excreted by the cells. In an effort to really improve drug safety in the drug development process.
Okay. What are some of the most exciting areas or things that you have discovered in your research program over the years?
So I think the most exciting discovery was that we could culture hepatocytes from your favorite species, and our favorite species is humans, of course.
So that's really interesting, being able to take cells from the body and have the cells replicate everything that's going on within the body, but outside of the body. That's really fascinating.
It's been a journey. It's, of course, there's not perfect replication for just culturing hepatocytes. And the goal of this is really to try to not only predict the handling of the medications, but also to identify those drugs that might cause liver injury.
Can you talk a little bit about your role as, I want to take a step back and talk about your role as Associate Dean for Research and Graduate Education. So the work that you're doing is fascinating, and some people might not even think of that kind of work happening at a pharmacy school. So can you talk about the research that's ongoing within our School of Pharmacy and the impact that it's having as you oversee our research enterprise?
Absolutely. It's been a real pleasure to serve as the Associate Dean for Research and Graduate Education. The school's research programs span from the bench to the bedside and from the patient to the population. So I think the really unique aspect of the School of Pharmacy is the depth of research in each of those domains. Certainly the AVID grant as part of the READY initiative, discovering new antivirals for the next pandemic, I think is an excellent example of the type of impactful research ongoing in our school. Very exciting work in the drug delivery space and pharmacoengineering.
And you had mentioned the AVID grant, which is a program that was funded by the NIH, and that's focused on developing new drugs for the next pandemic. So we have very strong NIH funding, and now we have a very good connection with the FDA through the CIRSE. Can you talk a little bit about what the CIRSE means to the school?
So the CIRSE, the Center for Excellence in Regulatory Science, has been I think our dream, our vision of where we would like to extend our research for a number of years. And we're so excited to have achieved that opportunity for further collaborations with the FDA in advancing regulatory science. And I believe that our school, our faculty, and our research programs are uniquely positioned to work with our scientist colleagues at the FDA to really help them answer very challenging questions related to drug use in patients. And so this is just one example of how scientists like our faculty here at UNC School of Pharmacy will be able to work with the regulators.
Yeah, that's terrific. I just love that our faculty are making such an impact globally, that their expertise is really sought after globally. Yeah.
So you mentioned global. Of course, we have our Pharm Alliance initiative, our wonderful collaboration with Monash University in Melbourne, Australia, and also with University College of London. And I still feel like we're in early days with the Pharm Alliance and the impact that our collaborative research programs will be able to have in solving the world's healthcare problems, answering questions that we individually, as individual researchers at our various schools, would not have been able to do alone. So again, another wonderful opportunity that the UNC Eshelman School of Pharmacy provides.
Yeah. So speaking of wonderful opportunities, I want to talk a little bit about your work as director of the Campbell Faculty Mentoring Program. So I remember talking to you about taking the reins of this program, and you just lit up. And so there was something about this program, about the mentoring program, that brings you joy. Can you talk about that?
So Bill Campbell was the visionary for our Campbell Faculty Mentoring Program. One of the things that I really wanted to do as I looked forward and thought about future opportunities was to work with our early career faculty, because I know how important it is to have someone to talk with as a mentor, as a wise advisor.
Right.
And so the Campbell Mentoring Program, I think, serves many purposes. One is to provide a forum for our young faculty to meet and interact with each other, to meet senior faculty within our school and also across campus, to learn about the wonderful opportunities at this university, not just within pharmacy, but across the health science schools and also in the College of Arts and Sciences. And also for them to have both an internal mentor as well as an external mentor, a senior faculty member from another school across campus.
Right. Where does that heart for mentoring come from?
I think I was just born with it.
Okay.
I always, even when I was in middle school and high school, I always wanted to be a teacher. But I have benefited from many wonderful mentors over the years. And so I think realizing the impact that can make in one's career has caused me to want to have that same impact for others.
Yeah, I love the pay it forward mindset. That's terrific. So what brings you joy outside of all of the activities that you're doing for the school and in the school?
So our family, of course, really blessed with, Ken and I are blessed with 3 wonderful sons, and Ken's parents, who are quite elderly now, just live up the road from us. So just spending time with family.
Yeah, and I hear you have a new grandchild.
We do, actually. Elliot Marshall, who's just a little over 4 months old.
Awesome. That's terrific. Well, thanks so much, Kim, for spending time with me today. This has been a really wonderful conversation.
Well, thank you. It's been a real pleasure.
And I'd like to thank you for watching. We love sharing stories of those who make the UNC Eshelman School of Pharmacy excellent. We hope you will join us for the next episode of UnSCRIPted, conversations with people who are advancing medicine for life.